Namaste and a warm welcome to all the dignitaries. I request our beloved Principal Ma'am to lead the dignitaries on the stage. शिक्षा केवल जानकारी एकत्र करने के बारे में नहीं है, यह मन को विकास के लिए और आत्मा को प्रबुद्ध करने के बारे में है. स्वामी दयानंद सरस्वती.
This line emphasizes the transformation of the mind and enlightenment of the soul and highlights the importance of education in shaping an individual by enriching not only the mind but also the spirit. Namaste, Vanakkam, Swagatam.
I'm Samashrita and this is my co-host Danya. In the spirit of celebration and joy, we are delighted to welcome our beloved chief guest, Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi, IAS, Srimati Parmala Gauharji, Governing Board Member and Convener of D.A.V. Pallikaranai, Shri Rajiv Chaudhary Ji, Vice President, Governing Body Member, Srimati Shanti Ashokan Ji, Director, Education and Innovation, Shri Piyush Arya Ji, Governing Board Member, Srimati Poonam Anand Ji, Governing Board Member, Shri Balaji Ji, Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Ate Navalin, Head Kala Kendra, Shri Nanda Kumar Ji, Consultant of D.A.V. Group, Principals, Headmistresses, teachers, proud parents and fellow students. As we gather on this auspicious occasion, we reflect upon the impact of Swami Dayanand Saraswati's teachings which transcend time and space, enriching our lives and inspiring us to strive for excellence. His teachings have illuminated the journey of countless souls, guiding them towards the realms of knowledge and righteousness. On this remarkable annual day in D.A.V. Pallikaranai, we are commemorating the 200th birth anniversary of Swami Dayanand Saraswati's by celebrating the spark ignited by reinforcing the ideologies to the future generation. Let's pay tribute to his profound legacy. Before we commence this special occasion, let us invoke the blessings of the divine through a solemn invocation. All the parents and students to stand up. For that spiritual melody.
I am happy to introduce the Vice President Governing Board of D.A.V. Group of Schools and the Convener of D.A.V. School, Pallikaranai, a successful entrepreneur, a social activist, and a philanthropist, Srimati Parmala Gauharji, who has been a constant support with her upbeat personality, cheering us towards success. I would like to invite her to address the gathering.
Namaste to all. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi, IAS Secretary, Honorable Foundation, Shri Rajiv G. Chaudhary, Vice President of Governing Body, Srimati Poonam Anand and Mr. Piyush Arya, Governing Body members, Srimati Shanti Ashokanji, Director Education and Innovation, CEO Mr. Balaji Sir, Mr. Nand Kumar, Educational Consultant, Mrs. Aarti Navlan, Head of Kala Kendra, and we have the representatives from HFCL who are there with us, the team from HFCL. Distinguished invitees, principals, headmistresses of D.A.V Group of Schools, all the distinguished invitees, parents, teachers, and all the students present today. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a very warm and hearty welcome to you all on the occasion of our maiden annual day. We are honored to have Dr. Jayanti Ravi, a multifaceted civil servant with expertise across several fields including science, a performing vocalist, thinker, and a widely traveled development practitioner. She holds a master's degree in nuclear physics from the University of Madras, an MPA from Harvard University, and a PhD specializing in technology, enhanced education from MS University, Baroda. Dr. Ravi has authored several books, case studies, and newspaper articles, and has been a visiting faculty at Harvard University. She has served in various capacities in the government of Gujarat, championing initiatives such as the Swachh Bharat Mission for rural sanitation and significantly improving the state's SDG ranking in health. Her leadership under the COVID-19 pandemic garnered praise from World Health Organization and other institutions. Currently, she serves as a secretary at the Auroville Foundation, bringing her multidisciplinary approach and devotion to the vision of Auroville's founders, Mother and Sri Aurobindo, to her work. Her presence today will be an inspiration to all our young students. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Annual Day is a remarkable platform for appreciating the endeavors taken up by the students and to bring into light their accomplishments, which is not only in academics but also in the diverse fields that they are engaged in. The magnificent celebration and the commendations that they receive stand a testimony to the talent that we have to take pride in. Today, as the students progress proudly in all spheres, they also proclaim our timeless heritage. At this juncture, we would like to take the opportunity to express our profound gratitude towards our diligent staff who are the backbone of this comprehensive and multifaceted growth. They are the guiding stars leading our students towards knowledge, wisdom, and a promising future. Their commitment and relentless efforts always bring out the best out of our students. We are committed to nurturing young minds to inspire them to think, learn, achieve, and eventually become successful and responsible individuals. Our belief is that a school is not just a place for formal education, but a space where students grow and evolve as individuals. It is a place where the inner potential is nurtured and where they imbibe the various values of respect, integrity, and responsibility. And Dr. Jayanti would like to just say that we look forward to having more interactions with you at our Pondicherry, where we have the Vedic mantras, Vedic Vidya Kendra, and our school. And we look forward to having more, we can work together in that fields. We are confident that our students will continue to strive for excellence, make the most of the opportunities presented to them, and make us proud with their accomplishments. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wise words. Now, I request our tech team to present the overview.
Thank you, T.
It's my honor to invite our beloved principal, Srimati Kanagalakshmi ji, to deliver the annual report. Our principal has been a guiding force in our school's progress and achievements, and we eagerly await the insights and reflections on the past year's achievements.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste. My hearty welcome to the honorable dignitaries on the stage and one and all present here today. I would like to thank you all for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. Today, it's my privilege and pleasure to present the annual report of D.A.V School Pallikaranai for the academic year 2022-23. With the blessings of the Supreme Power, the inaugural ceremony of our school was held on May 27th, 2022. The notable day was also laid on the hands of the board members of our organization. Our school started functioning from class LKG to class 7 with a dedicated team of 78 teachers along with a student counselor, knowledgeable and well-trained, a strong team of administrative crew and selfless supporting staff. Approximately 2,600 number of students were admitted from classes LKG to class 7 for the first academic year 22-23 as a result of the relentless work of the team of teachers and the great support from our management. For the academic year 2022-23, the school reopened on 6th June for LKG, 7th June for UKG, 8th June for primary classes and 10th June for the middle school. With a small note on the reopening, let me move on the celebrations which are very special for us as everything is first for the blooming year. Agnihotra. The inaugural hymn was performed on 19th June 2022, seeking the blissful blessings of supreme power for the tranquil journey of the school. On the same day, the bust of Dayanand Saraswati Ji, founder of Arya Samaj, who wanted the people to follow Vedas, was unveiled by eminences. To instill the value of Mother Nation and to remind the sacrifices of our freedom fighters in the young minds, we celebrated the 75th Independence Day. The national flag was hoisted by our chief guest, Shri Piyush Arya Ji, governing board member of D.A.V Group of Schools, and Kalaimamani Srimati Roja Kannan, the outstanding Bharatanatyam exponent, along with the board members of D.A.V Group of Schools. The program was held graciously with the patriotic speeches and other various cultural programs by our students. Great leaders care for their followers. Having said that, the leaders can change the world. We D.A.V believe in that, creating leaders from school to build and recreate the world with their innate qualities. To experience the citizenship rights, students' election had been conducted on 8th July 2022 on digital mode. Investiture ceremony for the students' leaders was held on the day of Independence Day celebration. With high regards to our Constitution, we celebrated our 74th Republic Day. The celebration in our school branch was held with the esteemed presence of our prestigious chief guest, Shri S.N. Seshasai, retired Additional Director General of Police, Tamil Nadu, and Shri Atul Nangyaji, Joint Secretary of D.A.V Group of Schools. Taking pride on the special days in D.A.V Pallikaranai, the events held at Pallikaranai campus. We are proud to inform you that the first International Open Federating Rapid and Blessed Chess Tournament organized by D.A.V Krida Kendram was successfully completed in the Pallikaranai School campus on 15th and 16th October 2022. This has been one of the huge competitions which had more than 1,300 participants from all over the state, country and even from abroad. Schools are the place where students can get opportunity to develop their empathy and making a difference within school and outside. We, D.A.V, strive to instill the core values from the childhood. Sushruta to serve with humility is a volunteering initiative, empowers students to make a difference in society through activities that are designed and curated by our team. Our students have shown their humanity in various activities. Every 2 seconds of every day, there is someone who needs blood. Considering this constant demand for blood units, D.A.V Arya Samaj Foundation, in collaboration with TTK VHS Blood Bank, are organized a blood donation camp on 4th December. Hands-on potter and printmaking workshop was organized in our campus from 27th December to 30th December 2022 for the classes 2 to 7. The boon for the creativity mind was utilized by many of the students. Summer camp was organized for coaching various games and sports for D.A.V and non-D.A.V students of classes UKG to class 12. We aim at the holistic development of the children, which lead them to their great achievements in their lives. Logic Quiz, an aptitude and logical reasoning exam, focuses on critical thinking of students, was successfully attended by 336 students for the first level. The top ranked students attended the next round and 123 students are decorated the top 50 rank holders list. The first and foremost trip for the new inaugurated school students was visiting Indian Army Officers Training Academy on 23rd July. They witnessed the early morning parade and the awarding ceremony for the completed training batch of great soldiers. May I now sparkle the joy of happiness from our kindergarten students? The kindergarten children are confident in spirit, infinite in resources, and eager to learn. For them, everything is playful and possible. They decorated our campus with multiple cultural and academic programs throughout the year. Raksha Bandhan was celebrated on 10th August and Honam, a harvest festival, was celebrated on 7th September 2022 with the help of the children, and they enjoyed having banana chips and payasam. Postman activity, which has a significance of communicating people, was brought out as a postman delivering on October 20th, 2022. To experience the taste of all the vegetables taught in the class, children were served with mouth-watering vegetables on the Pulao Day on 28th November. The budding artists unleashed their creativity with colors in the coloring competition held on 12th December 2022. KG Market Day was set up on December 22nd, where children experienced the various kinds of fruits and vegetables and trading purpose. To know the importance of farmers, kindergarten students had the Farmers Day on December 23rd. They were motivated to dress up like farmers and speak about their hard work. Pongal, a harvest festival in Tamil Nadu, was celebrated on January 13, 2023 as D.A.V. Pal Pongal. Seeing the overflowing Pongal, the children were overjoyed. March 30, 2023 was marked as Sharing Day. Children were asked to bring healthy snacks and share among themselves. Feeling very happy in sharing our celebration, may I now start with the events that happened in school premises. Language is learned primarily through listening and speaking. One of our aims is learning a language is to have one more window from which to look at the world. Inculcating values and life lessons through lessons by the universal language English. Students were motivated to understand the misfortune of others. We had Dumb Day for the middle school students on 9th September 2022. The Project Day Hindi Paryojana Utsav was held on 4th February 2023, which explicit the life skill and value of nation and nature. The theme of the lessons and poems were shown in various topics depicting the life of freedom fighters, models which portrays the life skills to lead a healthy life with our sattvic food, the importance of Swachh Bharat. The display of project was witnessed by all the other class students to experience the virtues of life. We celebrated Kalvi Valarchi Naal on the birth anniversary of Perunthalavar Kamarajar on 15th July 2022. The program was held with Villupattu, an ancient form of storytelling for narrating the story of Kamarajar's life for the society. A multilinguistic poet writer, Mahakavi Subramanya Bharatiyar's birth anniversary was celebrated as Bharatiyar Vira during the month of December 2022. Debates and other cultural programs were performed excellently to ignite the visions of Bharatiyar about our country. We, as an institution, definitely believe that students should spend their time in developing certain skills in the interests which are important to life. The various after-school activities were planned for the academic year as 2 terms. I take immense pleasure to share you all that the following intra-school competitions had been conducted for the enrichment of the language skills and the creativity among the primary and the middle school students. The winners for the intra-school competitions are presented on the screen in various categories. It comprises of competitions like spell bee, drawing, jam and skit in multiple languages. The winners of the school competitions are on the screen. At the dawn for all dimension, our school students have started their participation all around and have bagged many prizes. The sparkling, energetic students showed their incomparable skills and scripted our school in winning list. The LED screen decorates the dais with the winners for the year. Last but not the least, I would like to mention the salient feature of curriculum includes the CCE activities which were conducted on all the Saturdays for the primary students to develop their cognitive and fine motor skills. We, all teachers and students, have rejoined after a span of 2 pandemic years in a new established school. We successfully completed the first academic year, though it was a hard nut to crack. We are moving forward to achieve the great heights in the upcoming to become an integral, innovative, educational institution well known by its quality education embedded by moral values and discipline in its students' formation. Thank you. Namaste.
I now request our principal ma'am to felicitate the chief guest, Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi, IAS, Gujarat Cadre 1991, Secretary, Auroville Foundation, Puducherry. Your presence here today has truly elevated the significance of this occasion.
I'm proud to say that this masterpiece was done by my dear friend Medha. We are happy to present it to you, Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi. I'm proud to say that this masterpiece was done by my dear friend Medha of class 10F. We are happy to present it to you, ma'am.
I now request our chief guest, Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi, to grace the stage with your valuable presence and golden word.
Namaste everybody. Vanakkam. Good evening. I'm very happy to be here. To all the dignitaries, all the people who have contributed their very, very precious time, life, sweat, labor of love, all of that to make this happen. And all of you, the children here, parents, all the staff members, teachers, because as they say, the strength of a chain is the strength of its weakest link. So if it's something that has been done successfully by the school, it clearly means that every person in this whole endeavor has a very important role. And I want to, at the outset, appreciate my deep appreciation of the wonderful work that was started by, perhaps in the 1930s, by the father of Rajiv ji, D.A.V ji, when he set this up in Tamil Nadu. And I'm told till today, if you really see, as on date, you have about 50,000 children across the D.A.V schools which are there. But if you cumulatively, if you add all the children, the families that they have touched, the number would run into a few million. Because not just the alumni, but people who have been here as teachers, as students, even for a short period, the lives they have touched. And I think that impact is something that we all should be proud of, the contribution that this group has made for all of you. Congratulations. The annual day is a very special moment. Every morning, can I see all the parents who are here? Are there any parents? Can you just lift your hand? I see a lot of you. Thank you. I think every day as you get your children ready to school, you probably wake up early, make breakfast for them, keep their tiffins, and do all this with a lot of care for your child, wanting the child to really blossom into a good human being, a good son or daughter of India, a good contributor to the whole world. And when you do that day after day, today is a day of celebration for all of us when you really see what all your children have, your efforts, the children's efforts, and of course the efforts of the teachers, the facilitators, their management, the staff, everybody together, what they have been able to do through the year. This is a moment to rejoice, celebrate, enjoy this very gratifying moment, and take a deep resolve that now we go higher, we go further into taking the spirit of better, good quality, great quality education, which is about going closer to yourself and touching the lives of everybody else in a very meaningful way further. I also want to, on this occasion, say something which is very dear to my heart. You see, I used to work many years back. One of my posts was that of being a quasi-judicial authority. We used to have people come to us with different disputes about land, property and so on. I was working as the Secretary Revenue Appeals. And I would see sometimes members of a family. In a particular case, I remember it was the parents and their daughter-in-law. The son had unfortunately passed away some time back. The daughter-in-law and a young child who was now in his teens. It was a very bitter fight about a certain property, which was perhaps then worth, if not a few crores, maybe a few lakh rupees. And as I was trying to adjudicate this matter, I was feeling a little sick in my stomach and felt that, well, they've spent or wasted so many years of their life fighting about something that they believe is valuable. It is, I'm not negating it. But if you look at a very intangible inheritance, something which is invaluable, which each of us in India have inherited. It's not only for India, but for the whole world. The Vedic inheritance that we have. It's a pity that we don't really even talk about this. We don't realize what we've missed. And it's a pity that this kind of an inheritance is sometimes denied, deprived for children, whether if it's an ancestral property, we fight for it and say that we must get it. But then this is something which is so special, invaluable, and it is a pity sometimes that people don't get it. In that context, I want to really appreciate the wonderful spirit behind the D.A.V. institutions, and particularly the original founder of this, Swami Dayananda, who came from a small village in Gujarat. Do you know the name of the village? It was called Tankara, in the Tehsil or Taluka called Morbi. So he was a person, imagine we are celebrating the 200th birth anniversary. So at that time too, when colonial rule was at its peak, where it was very fashionable perhaps to really leave everything Indian and only talk about things that were Western, he had that inner conviction, inspiration to really go into these hidden treasures, absolutely invaluable, precious treasures that India and the Vedic period of India had actually given to us. And he, a single person, was so inspired, moved, elevated by this, that he took this upon himself as a mission. And then what you see, the Arya Samaj, D.A.V, and then this huge movement that happened across the length and breadth. It started from a small village. He was from there, but it touched almost every part of India across time. So it's something that just didn't start then and stop. But even today, when we celebrate his 200th birthday, I think the relevance of what he taught is even more, because the secret of the Vedas, and he, Swami Dayananda and Sri Aurobindo, were the only two people who really understood the significance, the import, the value of the Vedas, because most of the Western scholars till then had brushed the Vedas as some kind of literature which referred to cows and animals and the symbolism. They couldn't go beyond that, and they thought this was all about a kind of barbaric civilization which is talking about various things, about the cows and farms and fire and so on. But these were two great sons, great children of India, Mother India, who were able to actually understand the real significance, and passionately they really sacrificed their life for making sure that the true meaning reaches everybody. And I'm told today is a very special annual day, because not only is it the first annual day of the Pallikaranai school campus, I want to congratulate all of you, the principal, the staff members, teachers. As Poonamji said, you're the backbone, you're the foot, head, heart, hands, everything, because it's the team that makes it happen. And it's also special because this is a single campus. Although you only started 2 years ago, I'm yet to physically see it, but seeing the annual report made me feel very, very happy to see the spread of activities, the celebrations, festivals, colors, art, games, sports, national events, so many things that you're all doing. And I think, as I was given to understand, it's a very modern school, because I don't think the Vedic concept is against modernism. It's in fact really talking about moving, being anchored in the soul, in the deep truth, which doesn't change, which is as relevant in the modern and ultra-modern times as it was back then, because that is one truth which does not change, and seeing how it becomes more and more relevant in the current context. And yet, I'm told it is a campus which has nearly 4,000 students. So I think, once again, I'm very happy to be here. And I come from Auroville at the moment. I want to quickly ask, how many of you, children, parents, members on the stage, off the stage, have visited Auroville? Please lift your hands. That's a good number. Now the reverse question, how many plan to visit for the first time? So I see a good number, those that have not visited. So I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all there, and let us do something collaboratory. Let's plan something of a collaborative nature, because I think education is also about moving, discovering what is happening in other places. Some of these great thinkers, whether it's Swami Vivekananda, whether it's Swami Dayananda, they all, a lot of their education, what they educated, what they used to educate themselves and do what is called Lok Siksha, teaching the people. It was done by traveling across the length and breadth of the country and even beyond. And in that spirit, education also happens when you get exposed to other people, other culture. There is actually nothing like the other. We're all one. But yet, as you move, it makes you more and more conscious of the fact that all this diversity that we see is nothing but that one which we all are. So on that note again, a big congratulations for the incredibly beautiful work that this entire institution has done. The newest bud of this big D.A.V family, the Pallikaranai school has done, and also the beautiful work that this institution since perhaps the 1930s, 1970s, the first school, but your father established it in the 30s. So I think this whole institution has done over all these years. A big congratulations to you. And I really want to thank all of you, the organizers, for inviting me as a chief guest today. Thank you very much. Vanakkam, Nandri, Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable insights about our Vedas and culture.
Laureates and writers come from all ages. At D.A.V Pallikaranai, we have our own creative young minds who worked hard with passion to put together this most awaited E magazine, Pravahini. Now, we proudly present to you a digital masterpiece that encapsulates the essence of collective creativity, innovation, and hard work of our students and faculty. I can already sense the excitement in the air. So without further ado, I invite Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi to release our e-magazine and also request dignitaries for London celebrating the release of our e-magazine. I thank the chief guest for joining us today. Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi, IAS. Your presence here has truly elevated the significance of this occasion. Thank you once again, ma'am. Now, I request Srimati Vaishali ji to take over the prize distribution.
Principal, headmistresses, parents, and my dear students. This evening promises to be filled with pride, joy, and inspiration as we recognize and honor the remarkable accomplishments of our students. May I humbly request the principal and the dignitaries and Parimala Gaur ma'am to honor the achievers, the young achievers. The first on stage, the Star Performer Award for Class 1A, Advik S. Advik S, Class 1A. Congratulations. The next on stage is Sashwat S, Class 1B. The next, Amarnath B, Class 1C. Somesh Kumar Jena, Class 1D. Visweshwaran S, Class 1E. Ishan Raghav K, Class 1F. Request the parents to please give them a big round of applause. Sanjay Ram S, Class 1G. Vaitia M, Class 1H. These are the students, the Star Performer Award. They received the Star Performer Award, Class 1. This is Advik, Sashwant, Amarnath, Somesh Kumar, Vishweshwaran, Ishan Raghav, Sanjay Ram, Detia. Congratulations. Congratulations, young achievers. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. The next on stage is Janita Rose Neeraj, Class 2A. Adit Narayanan, Class 2B. Chandra Venkatesh Nagesh, 2C. Tejaswini KS, 2D. Aradhana NS, 2E. Dikshit Bharat Kumar, 2F. Arjun Krishna V, 2G. Hashmita TH, 2H. The Star Performer Award for all these children. Please give them a big round of applause. Young Achievers for 22-23. Congratulations. The next on stage is Class 3 Star Performer Abhinav Hari Krishnan of Class 3A, Vidyot Arman KP of Class 3B, Siddhan Roy of Class 3C, Abhimanyu Sen of Class 3D, Spurti K of Class 3E, Anumita PV of Class 3F, Amritavashini A of Class 3G. Here we have the grade 3 students who were the Star Performer for the year 22-23. Congratulations. It's a very proud moment. Moving ahead, Class 4, Ashwat Arun, 4A. Sanjana A, 4B. Rudradev Patnath, 4C. Sanjana K, 4D. Danshika R, 4E. Dakshana R, 4F. Mitresh S, 4G. Here we have the 4th standard students. Please put your hands together here for the star performers for the year 2022-23. Congratulations, and it is a very proud moment to have you all here, the young achievers. Thank you so much. Moving on, Kushal B, of Class 5A, Sanjeevan S, Class 5B, Niharika Anand, 5C, Prajit KP, 5D, Rahul K, 5E, Hasini GP, 5F. These are the 5th standard students getting their Star Performer Award for the year 22-23. Congratulations. Let's give them a thunderous applause. Congratulations. The next on stage, Lakshara V of Class 6A, Naren S of Class 6B, Vibhav V of Class 6C, Aruhi Ashok of Class 6D, Siddesh R of Class 6E, Sahana S of Class 6F. These students have won the Star Performer Award for the year 22-23. Congratulations. We're very happy to have you here. Congratulations. Next on stage, Jayashri S, 7A, Sanjana PG, 7B, Anirudh Selva, T, 7C, Kashika P of 7D, Madhumita S of 7E, Madhuri Srinivasan. Here we have the 7th graders. Congratulations. The Star Performer Award for the year 22-23. Congratulations. Moving on to the next category, 100% award, attendance award. We have Madhuri Srinivasan from Class 3A, 100% attendance award. Chidambaram N of Class 3E, Yubashana 4B, Lasya Ganta of 5C, Krishav S of 5E, Rahul K of 5E, Harivatsa K of 6A, Ashwini GS of 6A, Shanmati S of 6A, Lokshita D of 7B, Sivabala P of 7B. Let's put your hands in the award and appreciate these young ones for the 100% attendance award. Thank you. I would like to invite K. Balram. I would like to invite K. Balaraman, the support staff on stage. He's been in the system and he has completed 33 years of experience and his work in all the branches of D.A.V. Congratulations. This is K. Balaraman, serving 33 years in D.A.V. group of schools. Thank you so much. Next we have K. Sivagami, the support staff. We have K. Sivagami, the support staff, for having completed 25 years in all branches of D.A.V. She has been with the D.A.V. group of schools for the past 25 years. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for honoring the students. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to all the prize winners. I now request Shri Rajiv Chaudhary ji, the Vice President of the Governing Board, to address the gathering.
Namaste to all, respected dignitaries on the dais and off, Principal Kanaka ma'am, teachers of Pallikaranai, parents and dear children. I must begin by saying that what a great start at Pallikaranai campus. Well done everyone. The Pallikaranai team has truly imbibed in letter and spirit the academic standards, the values, the cultural ethos of the D.A.V. group. While they have been busy with building the basics, the fundamentals, they have also celebrated every event with a great sense of celebration, with a great sense of achievement. And for that, we also went on to, besides the competitions that we've had, we've also had external events like an Elders Fest. We've had blood donation camps. We've had various things. Of course, ma'am covered some of it in her presentation. But it's been a very active campus, and that's what I'm trying to get to say here. It's been such an active campus, and for that, kudos to the principal, Kanaka ma'am, and her teachers. A big round of applause, everybody, to this team. I'm happy to share that we've had a great demand in terms of applicants who would like to be part of D.A.V. campus, Pallikaranai. And in a response to that, we have decided to add an annex building at the back. And this is being presently under construction. The purpose is to extend the school further and to respond to this great demand that we have seen. We are henceforth going to be looking at a 10-section campus across classes. And that is the biggest for D.A.V. Group Chennai. It's going to be our biggest campus. The reason I'm bringing this up when the parents are present is we understand that we have had some challenges in terms of access, in terms of traffic management outside. So I'm particularly bringing this up to say that we are looking at rezoning some of the campus where we hope in the coming year we will allow some of the traffic to come inside. As we speak, the architects are looking at a better zoning whereby it would be easier to drop off and pick up your children. We are also working on getting multiple exits, which means we currently have one entry and exit, but we are also trying to get a completely new access way as well, so that this will again in the long term ease the traffic. Now this is not a confirmation, this is something we are working on. Basically wanted to share that we understand the predicament, we understand your difficulty and the challenges that you face, and we are actively working on this. Starting the coming year, as per the NEP guidelines, we are also looking at introducing the pre-KG sections from the forthcoming year. So that's a new addition for us as well at the campus. I'd also like to mention here that we have this particular campus we have declared as our inclusive education campus, which means we have differently abled children who come into our campus to pursue their studies. It is our endeavor to ensure that we mainstream them as much as possible. They do have special educators, they do have various aids, they have special sort of programs that also enable them to be comfortable, but at the same time, we ensure that they spend a fairly good time in a regular classroom with other children as well. Now, in doing so, at the current point, I think we have 25 children. Yeah. And I'm happy to say that we hope to double that in the coming year. It is our endeavor that one day soon, we will have at least 2 special children in every section, in every campus of the D.A.V. schools, Chennai. At this point, we'd like to express our gratitude and acknowledge the presence of some of the members from HFCL who have graced the occasion today. HFCL is a company that has supported our special education program. They have sanctioned us an amount of 1.75 crore over 3 years. Basically, thank you. For various reasons. One is that, as a rule, we in D.A.V. do not charge the special child anything extra. Although we spend a lot more in terms of the aids and the special educators, they pay the regular fee, which means it is already supported by the D.A.V. group. But HFCL came forth and told us that to the ones who truly come from the underprivileged, economically challenged or underprivileged class, we should waive off their fees completely. And we are working with them to do that. A big round of applause for HFCL. They're also supporting us with technology, with new aids, and also to add more special educators as we move forward. So thank you very much for your presence today and for being a part of the D.A.V. journey. Before I step off, I'd like to mention, this did come up in our slides earlier. We are on the brink of launching our Vedic Vidya Kendra campus at Puducherry. This is a truly integrated campus that has 4 arms. It has a Gurukul, which is already functioning there for the last few months. We have a Vanaprastha ashram. We have a Vedic Learning and Research Center for anybody at all who would like to come there and know more and learn more about the Vedas. And we are also looking at our new school building coming up within this integrated campus. I'm going to step off here and request my colleague Piyush Ji to share a little more about the Vedic Vidya Kendra, or VVK as we call it. Thank you all for being here today. Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
I request Shri Piyush Arya Ji, Governing Board Member of D.A.V. Group of Schools, to address the gathering.
Namaste to everyone, respected dignitaries, parents, students. The theme of this program is Veda Swarupini Bharatam, which means what would India look like if it were to be governed as per the Vedic knowledge systems. So towards that, as Rajiv ji pointed out, we are having a campus come up in Pondicherry called the Vedic Vidya Kendra, comprising of 4 parts, one of which is the Gurukulam. I would like to share with you what we intend doing there, and also extend an invitation to you as students and to you as parents to become a part, or consider becoming a part of the Gurukulam. Our aim is to combine the best of our ancient knowledge systems as well as modern education at one place and set the gold standard. I repeat, set the gold standard for education, not in our schools, but actually in our Gurukulam. Schools are good, but we would like to do it even better over there. The question is, what difference does a Gurukul make over a school? So there are 3 points that I would like us to remember. Point number 1, students lead a lifestyle which is a lot more disciplined in their food habits, in their routine, eventually in the control over their senses, and develop a very high level of concentration, something which is difficult to do amidst the distraction that they have in cities. So first one is very, very sharp mental, intellect and concentration. Second, they will learn over there an awareness of the finer aspects of righteousness or dharma and behavior, and therefore would be able to lead a model life for themselves and for their families. The second one is understanding how to lead a life. So first one is a control, second is understanding of dharma. And not just understanding but also practicing it. All of us have a lot of knowledge, reading scriptures, reading books or attending lectures, but it's difficult for us as adults to put that into practice because we haven't practiced it from the childhood. The third point is a very, very sharp intellect and memory that comes from the rigorous training that gets imparted in the Gurukul. I would say it's a lot more rigorous than what could happen in a school. Not because the intent is lacking, but because the environment is very, very supportive of that kind of learning. Now coming to the invitation to you. Your children are studying here, so how is this relevant for you? First, for those parents or parents of children who are in the age 10 to 12 or past class 5, getting into class 6 or 7, can consider or should consider, evaluate Gurukul as an option for your sons, eventually daughters, but right now it's only for the boys, so for your sons. Towards that, we are going to be organizing a camp in the last week of April, starting April 28th to May 4th or 5th. The details will follow. And in that camp, your child or your son will get a chance to experience what the Gurukul way of life is. In that 7-day camp or after the 7-day camp, there is an option that you would have, and they would have to remain there for the next 30 days. So 7 days plus 30 days. And all of this is happening during the vacation. So post those 30 days, if your child or your son has an inclination to continue with the Gurukul education, you can have them enrolled into the Gurukul. Gurukul will not compromise on their modern education, neither on the prospects to become an engineer or a scientist or a chartered accountant. The training is going to be rigorous on both counts. But however, not everyone is tuned in to lead the disciplined life of a Gurukul or whatever is the lifestyle over there. Should that be the case, of course by then the schools would be reopening here. You can take them from there. And of course, the regular school over here would be continuing. This being an integrated institution, there isn't a risk of any break in education because if they are not going to be staying in the Gurukul, they come back to the schools. So this is an invitation to all of you to truly give your children an opportunity to learn the Vedic way of life and therefore participate in the future of Veda Swarupini Bharatam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now call upon the Cultural Secretary of D.A.V School, Pallikaranai, Mridul Rishi, to present the vote of thanks.
Gratitude springs from the heart, brimming with the feeling of thanksgiving, and gratifies both the receiver and giver. Namaste and pranams to one and all present here. On behalf of D.A.V School Pallikaranai, I, Mridul Rishi, the Cultural Secretary, extend a heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing us on the first annual day. Your unwavering support and encouragement have been instrumental on making this day a resounding success. I'd also like to avail this opportunity to spell a few words of thanks to a graceful chief guest, Dr. Jayanti S. Ravi, IAS, who amidst the busy schedule has come here to grace all today. Thank you, ma'am. Your presence has enthused our DAVians. At the outset, I would also like to express my deepest appreciation to the school management, head of Kala Kendram D.A.V, Dr. Aarti Navalanchi, event manager Shri Prasad Ji, school management, staff, heads, and of course a dear principal, for sparing their tireless efforts throughout this event on coordinating and organizing it. The immaculate planning, execution, and the most important, attained dedication of perfection reveals itself prominently towards today's amazing performances. I believe the successful conduct of such mega events requires an unabated stream of blessings and well wishes from the stakeholders. We are all indeed fortunate enough to have you all on this special day, as we firmly believe that the growth and glory is from all the blessings. Last, but definitely not the least, I would also like to thank the support staff and lightsmen, who behind the scenes have put tireless efforts to provide us with essential services. As we conclude this evening's amazing program, let us carry the spirit of unity, creativity, and excellence towards the cultural program. Once again, thank you all, as this is Mridul Rishi signing off. Dhanyavad.
Now, I request our beloved Principal Ma'am to lead the dignitaries of the stage.